Hello ladies and gentlemen, YouTubers and groovers, and welcome back to another episode of Take the Fear Out of the Gear with me, Jason Bangers.
And me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
It is the Roland TB3. So the last video we did, if I remember rightly, was the Behringer 2600.
Yep.
Now, I happened to mention a TB3, which was so beautiful I fell in love with and had to make a purchase. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen, in its full glory. Here is the TB3 in all its glory and splendour. Now I've got to apologise, we've got a C100 camera here which is doing this filming, and there's a slight frame rate problem, so there's a bit of a flicker on the LEDs on here, so apologies about that, but believe me, in true life they do not do that. Do they, Simon?
They certainly do not, no.
Right, well, over to you, old chap. What does it do?
Let's press a button, shall we?
Go on then.
Let's go for it. Let's
just hear it, man. That's just a very quick example of a 16-note sequence pattern.
That's right. And you've got loads of preset patterns. You can program your own patterns.
Which is good.
You've got some controls on the front here. You've got volume, cutoff, resonance, accent, effect. And these are your 16 steps across there. So you can see when the thing is running, where you're at. And of course it's based on the Roland famous TB-3 bassline.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is a very, 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 very modern version of, isn't it? Because the TB-3 is...
It's like a spaceship landed, isn't it?
This is, yeah, but the 303 is so Mickey Mouse looking, it's untrue, isn't it? It's just a bit of silver plastic Mickey Mouse box, it looks like, but we all know what it is. Let's have some more sounds. So what else? What can you do with your fingers? Can you play it?
Yeah, because there's
a keyboard, and
at the moment we're on pattern, so you just go over to keyboard, and then you can go up and down octaves by pressing the green ones at the end. So
it's actually a synthesizer, this thing as well. I mean, it's mainly a bass module, but it's a synth, isn't it? I mean, check me one time. Check this out. Right, so there's effects on this thing as well. So how do we get some effects?
I think it depends what sound you're on.
Ah, okay, yeah. So will we have some different effect? So on the effect you get various effects. There's reverbs, there's delays, there's wahs, there's all sorts
distortion
of...
as well is a favourite one.
So I guess we ought to say it's time for...
Chumley Stats.
Well, this is part of the Roland Aira range.
Aira?
So you've seen us do the Roland VT3, you've seen us do the TR8. This is another part of the series in like the green and the black. And it's, as we said earlier, it's the TB-3 update. Futuristic, just landed from the spaceship. So what do you get then? It's not digital. What it is, it's Roland's analog circuit behaviour. So they've modelled the actual circuit so you get as close to the original sound as you can.
I've heard about this stuff and it's very effective.
This one came out in about 2014 when the other, like the TR8 and the whatever the other one's called.
I don't know, but it looks like it was released 13 years from now.
It does,
doesn't it?
It certainly
looks
does.
like the future. Yeah, the other one I can't remember. Sorry,
VT3.
VT3. Pardon, yeah.
So you've got
Which was a drum machine, wasn't it? VT3.
Voice transformer.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We plugged the guitar.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I love that.
So you've got 4 banks, like A to D presets, goes from like your bass sounds to more sort of different sci-fi sounds and sound effects. You've got a user bank, so you can do your own stuff. You can program all your own patterns as well. And the bonus on this one is it is actually an audio interface.
Is it?
So via the USB on the back there, you've got MIDI and audio interface.
Oh wow.
There's a 24-bit.
Well, that's a bonus. I didn't know that when I purchased.
There you go. You got a real bonus there. So you can literally just plug it straight into your computer.
Awesome.
And everything will come up. You can use it for a MIDI interface.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you've got MIDI in and out on there, so you can use it as a MIDI interface. So if you've got a keyboard, you can come in there, then it will route it through your computer. So that's cool. Price-wise, do you know the original price, dude?
I know how much I just paid for one second hand, and I would say the original price for something like this, oh god, it's got to be 300 and something quid, isn't it? Surely 300.
Slightly less. They're about £250 or about $300.
That's cheap. That's cheap. I've seen them today on the internet for 280.
Yeah, that's you can actually buy them new for 280.
So my guess original, I was going judging by that price. I assumed it would have been dearer back then, but in fact, they're more expensive now to buy than they were.
Yeah, it's like with these. People seem to like them a little bit collectible.
Collectical is I like that word. That'll be in the thesaurus in the 2018. We're in 2021 now. Get a grip, John. So yeah, it's that exactly what you just said. Whatever the hell it was you just said. It's collectible, yeah. But they're very, obviously very desirable because they're going up in price. So tubes, if you want one, get in and buy one now whilst you can, still second hand. Try and get one in a box if you can. There's a lot of them out there not in boxes. Why do I say that? I always think if someone's got a box, it means they've looked after it. They probably haven't used it much, because when it's in a box, it's put away. What do? Forget about it.
Exactly.
That's a great one. I can edit that. So, well, there's the stats. Pretty much covered beautifully by Mr. Chumley Warner. So we play with it. Can we have some fun?
Yeah, we ought to just say some of these controls on the front here. So the first one's keyboard, so you can just... Then there's like an XY pad, a bit like a Chaos pad. You can open filters and do various bits and pieces. Then you've got envelope modulation.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
Let's put a... So that light opens up the filter and you can control the resonance as well. You've got pattern select, so you can see here we're on pattern number 1 or bank number 1, pattern number 2, and you can just go up like that, and then pattern 2, bank 2, pattern 2. As I say, we've got 4 banks of that. And then you've got the scatter effect, because all the Roland stuff in this Aira range has got some kind of scatter effect.
Sorry, every time he says Aira, I just have to go Aira.
So let's just do a scatter. So yeah, you got different scatter effects.
You can tweak it, you know, all your scatter effects as well. You can tweak them, I mean.
So you got 8. You got 8 scatter effects just there. And then you've got step record, real-time record, so you can record all your patterns. That's your play and stop. You've got your tempo, press tempo there, and you can go... Oh, it goes up mad, doesn't it, dude?
Yeah, goes up to 300. Goes right up to 300.
That's
which is one...
That's quite a good effect, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it goes all the way down to 40. I won't go all the way down there, but we'll just put it back to normal speed.
I think 120 is a good speed for this, personally.
Obviously, there's your 16 steps. When we start it, you can see they're rolling across. And you've got loads of different sounds as well. So if I put it back to keyboard, I think we can... yeah, there's sound A number 1. And then you can just scroll through them.
also like to mention it is touch sensitive as well, velocity sensitive on certain things. As when I was playing with it earlier, it was getting, actually I was hitting it gentle when I got one sound, hit it slightly harder and it elevated in volume plus a slightly different sound, and then when I really whacked it, it was a completely different sound, same tone but really punchy. So it's, yeah, I don't have it well on here. Not on that particular sound effect, so it was obviously only on certain ones.
You can hear your effects coming in now as well, can't you? If I turn that right up. That sounds like a delay. Presume if we turn it down. Yeah.
Yeah. No bouncy bouncy.
That sounds like Owner of a Lonely Heart there, but played wrong.
I actually thought this was just a sequencer. I didn't think it did it. I thought it was just a USB MIDI sequencer. I thought it was just a controller. I had no idea it had built-in sounds and stuff. And when you told me, I was gobsmacked.
It is. It's a good piece of kit. We say with the audio interface as well. You can't go wrong.
Right.
I think Bank D is sound effects.
I love it. Hammond organ. Brilliant. Sorry, Chiefs, we'll just play you a few because I think it's brilliant. Oh, that's it. So that is just a really brief look at the TB3 for you, ladies and gentlemen. So as we said, that's what we used on the 2600.
It's a great little portable keyboard because you
awesome.
just have your MIDI lead coming out the back. And if you want to trigger stuff, it's better than having a massive keyboard hanging around.
It's great, isn't it, that we just bring you the best things on here. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for your subscriptions. Don't forget to hit the like, don't forget to hit the bell, and don't forget to subscribe. From us here at Take the Fear Out of Gear, me, Jason Bangers, personally, it's goodbye.
And for me, Mr. Chumley Warner, it's goodbye.
We'll see you on the next video, guys. Take care.
One more thing.